Hello students, let us continue the session on revision in the chapter integers. In today's session, we shall take up the question from 40 onwards. 40 to 49th question are fill in the blank type. We need to fill the blank with which makes the statement right. 40th question on the number line, minus 15 is to the dash of 0. All the negative numbers are towards the left of 0, so the right option is left. 41 on the number line, 10 is to the dash of 0. Since negative numbers are towards the left, positive numbers will be towards the right, so the right option is right of 0. The additive inverse of 14 is negative 14, because on the sum of 14 and minus 14 we get the sum as 0. The additive inverse of negative 1 is positive 1. 44th, the additive inverse of 0 is 0 itself. The number of integers lying between minus 5 and 5 is, if you look at minus 5 and 5, the numbers between them are, let me mention it here, it is negative 4 followed by negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, positive 1, positive 2, positive 3 and positive 4. Count the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So in total there are 9 numbers between them. Question 46. The sum of negative 11 plus negative 2 plus negative 1 is, since all these numbers are negative, they are the like integers. Whenever the like integers are added, we add their true value or the numerical value and we will retain the same sign. 11 added to 2 is 13, added to 1 will be 14. We have to retain minus sign, so minus 14 will be the answer. Question 47. Dash plus minus 11 added to positive 111 should give 130. The sum of this negative 11 and positive 111 will be 100. So we need to add up 30 to that. So with common sense we can say that 30 should be added up. Question number 48. Negative 80 added to 0 plus negative 90 will be, since 0, if you add or if you subtract, the value remains the same. So these two numbers are only to be considered. They are having the like sign. When the like integers are added up, we have to retain the same sign, so minus sign should be retained and the sum of their absolute values will be 170. So the answer is minus 170. Question 49. Dash minus 3, 4, 5, 6 will be equal to negative 8, 9, 1, 0. What will be this number? Whenever it is like this, I can make this as an equation form and I can try solving that in an easier way. So x will be equal to negative 8, 9, 1, 0 plus 3, 4, 5, 6. So from 8, 9, 1, 0 you subtract 3, 4, 5, 6 and we have to retain negative sign since the larger number has got a minus sign. So 10 minus 6 is 4, 10 minus 5 is 5, 8 minus 4 is 4, then 8 minus 3 will be 5, 5 4, 5 4. So the right answer is negative 5 4 5 4. Question number 50 to 58 has to be filled with less than, equal to, or greater than sign. You should not directly come to a conclusion in most of the cases because it has to be solved. Here in the 50th question we have got negative 11 added to negative 15. In the other side we have positive 11 added to positive 15. Whenever negative 11 is added to negative 15, we get the sum as negative 26. When positive 11 is added to positive 15, we get the sum as positive 26. Among this, which one is larger? We have negative 26 smaller than positive 26. So the symbol which should be used is less than. Next, we have the same type. We need to solve that. Here negative 71 is added to the positive 9. This will be minus of 71 minus 9 because the absolute values should be subtracted. We need to find the difference. The difference will be negative 62. When both 81 and minus 9 are negative, we need to add their absolute values and we get it as negative 90. Observe both which one is larger. Negative 62 is larger compared to negative 90, so the symbol which must be used here is greater. Question number 52. 0 dash 1. 0 is smaller compared to 1. Minus 60 and 50 on comparison, 50 is larger number. Minus 10 and minus 11 compare, minus 10 is larger. Minus 101 and minus 102, minus 101 is larger. Negative 2 added to negative 5 added to negative 6. All the three are having same sign, so they are like terms, so like integers. When the like integers are added up, we will add their absolute values and retain the same sign. So 2 plus 5 plus 6 will be negative 13. When minus 3 added to minus 4 added to minus 6, we do the same thing. Minus of 3 plus 4 plus 6, it also will be minus 13. So the symbol which must be used here is equal to. 0 is larger compared to negative number minus 2. In turn, 0 is always larger than any negative number. Question 58. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. Let me mention it here. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. When negative 1 is added to negative 2 added to negative 3, we get it as negative 6. On comparison, 6 is larger than negative 6. So we have to use greater than symbol here. So don't come to conclusion in these questions 50, 51, 56 and 58, we need to solve them. Then we need to identify whether greater than sign or less than sign to be used. Let's take up the next question. Question number 59 is about matching the items in the column 1 and column 2. So to do that, I'll separately mention here column 1 and column 2. I'll be mentioning only the serials 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and the respective numbers I'll mention here. This will be only the answer part. This is answer part. Alright. Now let me solve one by one. The additive inverse of positive 2 will be negative 2. So the right answer here is option B. The greatest negative integer is -1. When we look at the number line, you will come to know that just after 0 towards the left we have got -1. That will be the larger negative number. So option E is a right answer. Next, the greatest negative even integer is -2. Here option B is true for both these questions. So option B itself is true for the third one also. Next, the smallest integer greater than every negative integer is. The smallest integer is greater than every negative integer will be 0. 0 is just after the negative number as I mentioned. So A will be the answer for the fourth question. The sum of predecessor and successor of -1 is. When I take a predecessor of -1 is -2. Successor if I take of -1 is 0, and their sum will become -2 added to 0. This will be -2, and it is the answer B for fifth one also. So let me read all the answers. For 1 it is B, for 2 it is E, for 3 it is B, for 4 it is A, for 5 it is B. With this question number 59, I'll conclude today's session. We shall take up some more questions in the next session. Thank you.